Good evening. This is a hypnotic meditation for you who have had difficulties falling asleep at night. So start now by getting comfortable in your bed. And I suppose your eyes are closed. And for sure your muscles have a desire to relax. And that you have the intention to sleep very well tonight. And just by laying down with closed eyes, relaxing, the body's natural relaxation response kicks in. So we will back it up now by taking 30 seconds to welcome stillness. And whatever this day has held, it's all behind you now. All previous days and nights are also behind you. All behind you now. And of course there may be things that need figuring out, but not now. Whatever it is, it can wait until tomorrow, when there is a greater chance that your thinking is more clear. It is what it is right now. Maybe there are things you repeat over and over again in your thoughts. But it won't make any difference if it's put on hold until tomorrow. Or a day next week. Or even a day in 102 years. But if thoughts still attempt to intrude, just say, "Hi, thought." "Good evening, thought. See you some other time." And then it can drift off into a hibernating state, giving your brain a chance to slow down from the present alpha waves to the really slow delta waves that indicate sleep. We all have nights that were not as recovering as we had wished for. But all those nights are history. And in every morning, there still was a sunrise. Leaving that all behind in the now when your body is in contact with the bed and the head is resting on the pillow and you're all set to go. So you can pull down the dark blue roller blind over everything that doesn't belong in this moment. And it becomes just as easy to remember the color of your sheet as it is to forgetting to remember all the nights that you remember to not remember, and that is when you can state that memory loss is a gift. And it's like you press delete and refresh and restart the whole system, and are able to notice somewhere the most apparent feeling of calmness. So you don't have to request a technician trying to resolve an already solved problem. And therefore you do not have to watch, and instead can rest your eyes on the color of inner peace. And repaint your inside and outside in that peaceful color. Think not about the things you do not have to do, and about that you do not even have to listen to what you hear here. Not even imagine something that requires too much energy to imagine. Like a huge city with skyscrapers during rush hour. Men and women hurrying to trying to reach places in time. Cars honking in irritation. Overcrowded buses moving people to different places, and here you are, in the middle of this chaos. But there's a way out. Take any street, and you're on the right way. So go now. Walk very slowly. Be very present. The street leads out of the city center. Just stroll. It is the others that are in a hurry. It's twilight time, but enough light to see that it's not possible to see. Where the straight road ends. But that doesn't matter. You don't have to go to road's end, as there is none. It's enough to go as far as you need. even if you don't know how far that is in this moment. But do notice that each step takes you to a more peaceful surrounding. Each step takes you further away from the day that were, and the city that was. The city's light and soundscapes are behind you now. The steps are lighter and faster. It is as if you can walk 6 steps per step. Buildings and houses are less frequent. And in some houses, a soft light is still shining in one of the rooms. Out here is only an eternally long road. And it's okay for you to get tired. And listen. To the absence of sounds. And notice the absence of distractions. And the total silence in the surrounding seemed to wrap the thoughts' ears in cotton, making the thoughts become more noiseless with each step. Even the sound of your own footsteps is not audible. It's more like you're continuously starting to float forward. Floating on and on and on ahead this straight road. The moon is visible now, shining just enough for guidance, like a softly shining night light. There's nothing to see. Nothing to listen to. Nothing you have to do. So just be there. Just be. While drifting further down through the even slower frequencies of the brain. From above the 13 hertz as they were before you went to bed. To 12 hertz into the alpha level. Eleven. 10. 9. Slower and slower the further you continue. 8. 7. 'A transparent drifting into the theta level. A meditative state where numbers are starting to zoom out. And disappear. Beyond the horizon of the conscious mind. And then we can never know exactly when we fall asleep. Nor when we wake up. And still we do. Seven. 6 waves per second. A beautiful portal awaits at the figure under number 6 or 5. Or when you are unaware of any figures because you have already entered portal and the goal is achieved. But anyway, everything is as it should be. Wherever you are, you are doing fine. It's going to be fine. Yes, it'll be fine. Six. A transformation is taking place any time now. Drifting into an energy-saving mode. 7, 6, 5. Nothing is asked for now. 'Nothing at all. So relax. And send relaxation into the flesh and into the nervous system, and 5 at the border now, the free zone, close to the portal to dreamland. Hertz, and the portal is wide open, welcoming you to enter the wonderful state in dreamland. And 3, the very, very slow delta waves. Setting you free to drift off from the outlined route, even free to glide away from your own body. Just drop everything now, as I say, good night, sleep well.